Here we go to this deadly weather now. Fox News alert, 15 are dead after a combination of tornadoes and floods ripped through the heartland. Here is a look at one of the twisters in Texas. Wow. That huge funnel cloud dominating the horizon before touching down. And after it did touch down, here's the result. Homes ripped to shreds as rising floodwaters sweep across the south and the Midwest. Will Carr, one of the hardest hit areas. He's in Canton, Texas, with more on how widespread is the damage from that monster.
Well, Bill, it's extensive. One of these tornadoes stayed on the ground for at least 50 miles, destroying homes like the one behind me. You can see the trail of the debris in the distance. There are trees snapped like toothpicks. There were 4 tornadoes. This was one of the 4. There were 2 EF0s and 2 EF5s with wind speeds up to 165 miles per hour. So you can understand why it left buildings gutted, cars turned over. At least 4 people killed here in East Texas. More than 50 sent to local hospitals. The governor toured the hardest hit areas yesterday, and it all comes as the community is now trying to pull itself together. Dawn Sumner lost the business she started with her husband, a Dallas firefighter. The family had set that business up for retirement.
Well, because I know several friends that, I haven't been able to talk to them or see them because I've been here, but they have completely lost their homes. They have nothing. And that's one thing I'm very thankful for. I have my house. We still have electricity. And, this is a business. It can be rebuilt.
A local car dealership took a direct hit as well. Trucks were tossed miles down the road. It's all part of a system that swept across the Midwest and the South. In Arkansas, Bill, at least 2 children were killed when they were drowned in storm water that swept them away.
They get much notice? How are the sirens in that area, Will?
Well, in Canton, just a couple miles down the road, they do have storm sirens. Where we are on the outskirts of the city, they don't. They were actually able to get cell phone alerts, and several residents told us that gave them the ability to get into hallways, into bathrooms, and they believe that those were the decisions that ended up saving their lives.
Will Carr on the ground there. Thank you for that update, Will. 50 miles long with storm that size on the ground, nothing but destruction when you see a monster that dark on the horizon.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go. The images really do tell the story. When you see there were some miraculous rescues and people who, really short of a miracle, there's no way they should be alive and fine.
April is usually when the weather changes for a lot of folks, especially in the middle part of the country. But now we're in the month of May and we're going to see some more of this. So we'll let you know what we know on storms like this when we can, certainly.